So could you speak a little bit or tell us a little bit about some of the other pieces that you'll be playing at Sulphur Studio and at First Presbyterian?
Sure. One of the pieces we're doing is Zoltán Kodály's duo for violin and cello. He was a Hungarian composer in the early 20th century. And the piece that Julia, the cellist, and I are doing features a lot of Central European folk tunes, like elements of folk music there, and along with his Western European classical training. So you'll hear us do a lot of pizzicato accompanying each other on like the melody, and so I'll go while she's playing something like
So that's you on the violin, she's on the cello, and then there's the viola and the piano. What are those two?
So those are just hanging out in the audience.
So, okay, well you two
so it's just a piece for the two of us.
For two, it's a duet. Okay.
Yeah, so what's really fun about the ensemble is we have violin, viola, cello, and piano, so we can split up into little groups. Julia and Carrie are doing a duo by the Polish composer Lutoslawski for viola and cello, and it's really awesome. They sound great on it. And then Rita is going to play some solo piano, and I'm going to play with Rita the Three Romances for violin and piano by Clara Schumann. So there's that connection with Brahms and Clara on the program. And also in the Kodály, there's all these kind of percussive things we're doing, like we'll just trade off measure by measure, things like that, and then going from to like a tritone or things like that. It sounds a little bit strange to our Western.
Well, I know what a tri-tip is, but what's a tritone?
So basically a tritone, this is, the interval is a fifth.
Okay.
A tritone would be something, things like that. It sounds a little, it used to be back in the, like the earlier times, like 1600s, it was a huge faux pas to use that. It was called like the devil's interval. It sounds like kind of, demonic. And so,
all the more reason to use it.
Yes, absolutely. That's but it's used a lot in other cultures' music. So I'm really excited about that piece. And so part of the Clara Schumann romances, one of them, it goes like. And I'm really excited to present those because her music, even though it's like beautiful music and I love it, it's not played very often. Not sure if,
why do you think that is?
I think the easiest answer would just be because as a female composer, her music wasn't
revered. It wasn't
revered. It wasn't
the due that maybe it was deserved.
Right. Yeah. Even she was really lucky because Robert, her husband, was really supportive of her as a performer and composer. Would try to help her out, but some female composers, like Fanny Mendelssohn, the sister of Mendelssohn, the composer, was an amazing composer in her own right. But even her husband, and she believed that once she was married, her duty was to maintain the home and be a good wife and things like that. So she stopped composing and things like that. But after Clara married Robert, she still toured all the time she was a famous pianist. And some of her piano music is really hard to play because she had giant hands.
Oh, wow.
And so
giant hands and lots of children.
Lots of children, yeah. And she was definitely a hot commodity when she was young. Every guy wanted to marry her, but she met Robert and fell madly in love with him. But it took a long time to convince her dad, who was kind of she was a prodigy as a child, so he just wanted her to not get married and just continue doing that and being
kind of like the opposite of boxed coffee.
Yeah, absolutely. The opposite of, I think, a lot of parents, especially at that time with a daughter. But yeah, her music is incredible. I've also played her G minor piano trio so gorgeous. She wrote it actually while she was pregnant because she couldn't go on tour and perform. She was kind of housebound. So she was like, I'll just write a piano trio, no big deal. So, yeah.
So here I go.
Yeah, very beautiful.